we go. That's better. We're back. Oh, my mic is so quiet right now. Something's messing with it. Anyways, guess we're back. Welcome everyone. Let me know if you can or cannot hear me. I'm not sure. For whatever reason, the mic is very quiet right now. Hopefully that's a little bit better. It just sounds better in my headset now. Yeah, if it's too loud or too quiet, just let me know. Let me know anything on the audio. But we're back live again here in X-Plane 11. Got another good one coming for you. We are doing a real-world flight today. We are flying some Amazon packages over to Riverside, California, up here from Portland, Oregon. Welcome, Boeing. Welcome, Patrick. Welcome, guys, to the stream. Welcome. You guys can hear? Sweet. All right. I don't know. I was just super quiet in my headset for some reason when we started. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty well. Doing good. Can't complain, Mr. Boeing. Can't complain at all. Another good day for flying here. Wrapping up cargo weekend. Flying some more Christmas packages from Portland here down to my home area of Riverside, California. So we got some of the flight plan. Also, I'm going to come along. You're going to come along? All right. I'll get you the flight plan here, Patrick. 1 second. Let me... I'll put it in chat here for everyone. Let me just pull that up. Where are we at? Why do I have 2 of everything open? I've got 2 of everything open. That's weird. Hold on, get it in chat here. Flight, Vatsim. There we go. Let's copy this, and I'll put it right here in chat. And I'll go ahead and pin that to the top there. Alright, so went ahead and put the route in chat there, so if you guys want to fly along, feel free to fly along. Kilo Papa Delta X-Ray. Yes, Portland over to Riverside March Air Force Base. This is a real-world flight. This was performed this morning at this exact time that we are in the sim as well. It took off from Portland at 7:02 in the morning. I think we started the sim here about 6:30. Gives us about 30 minutes to get the aircraft ready to go, ready to take off. Going from Portland to Riverside. So yeah, real-world flight for Amazon here. For those who don't know, Amazon doesn't actually have its own planes. They use third-party companies to help deliver their material. Nice. Portland, my home city airport. Sweet. That's cool, Boeing. But yeah, so we're actually flying Atlas Air. Atlas Air is who flew this route for Amazon. So Atlas Air does a lot of Amazon deliveries and such. Which their call sign is Giant, so we're going to be Giant 3685 today. And from Portland, right now we do have Portland Tower online, so hopefully that stays online for us, and we can go ahead and get everything programmed, ready to go. Wait, is that the time is not real? No, the weather is supposed to be real, and it does appear to be raining. What's Riverside's ICAO? It's K-Riv. K-R-I-V. Kilo Robert Indigo Victor. So K-I-R-V. Or K-R-I-V. Yes. It's not night though here at Portland. It's still sunny. Well, kind of. Yeah, no, it's not real time, just real weather. So this is real time though for the flight that occurred today. This is morning time right now. So if we jump in the plane here, take a look. It is 1447 Zulu. which is 6:47 in the morning. So we got about 15 minutes to get out of here if we want to depart on time, because it left at 7:02 from Portland this morning is when Prime Air left. So yeah, it is raining though. Yeah, it is raining. It is nice and wet. Well, let's get our deers and everything up here. Let's get our flows going. So we'll get that over to the nav position just like so. We'll go down here. Fuel pumps can stay off. We can go ahead and turn that off if we want. That's fine. We are connected to ground power. Everything there looks good. All of our lights are on as they should be. Let's get panel brightness up. There we go. That's all good. We can get our seatbelt sign, no smoking signs to auto. We don't have any passengers, just the pilots. We'll get our window heat on here as well. Probe heat will stay off. Anti-ice, electric hydraulics, that will stay off for now as well. Everything else looks good here. We're going to go up to, I think, 37,000 feet. Let me look at that to make sure. I was awake at that time. Okay, yep. So this is, like I said, this is real time. Oh, almost forgot the emergency lights. Real time based on when this flight took off this morning. In the morning, sometimes 30 degrees. Yeah, gets pretty chilly now. It's getting closer to winter time. All right, what were we looking for right now? Oh, our landing or our cruise. So yeah, 37,000 feet, and our landing altitude 1536. 1536. So we're gonna go 1550, just like that. That'll be good. That's on auto. Trim air can come on as well. This is all good. Engine bleeds can come off for now. That's good. All lights are on here as needed. That is good, and we're pretty much set up here. They also fly 767, right? Yes, they do also fly a 76. They fly a 76 and a 737. So 76, 737. This is the 73. So let's go in here. Let's go to our weight and balance page. We'll get this aircraft loaded up. Total payload. You know, they don't have, obviously, a cargo version of this plane in the sim, but we're going to treat it like a cargo version. So payload, total payload on board, we're going to do, we'll do 40, no, we'll do 37,000 on the cargo. That looks good, and then we're going to go fuel, we need... we're going to go 18 on the fuel, just like so. That looks good. Let's call the fuel truck.
Flight deck hose is connected and starting refueling.
What gate you at to stand? It's 12, I think, on the cargo ramp. Yeah, the ramp is 12 at the cargo. So I'll show you here on the map where we're at. So yeah, we're over here on the south ramp, which is stand 12. That's where we're at. Cargo ramp, stand 12, south ramp. So that is good. Another difference, yep. So yeah, that's where we're at. Stand 12 in the south cargo ramp. Getting ready for departure here. Alright, so our payload and everything is in. That looks good. Let's go to our FMC here. And let's get things plugged in. So we are in Portland, KPDX. And let's get our GPS position. Let's throw that in here. That looks good. So we're going to go KPDX to Riv. And we'll get that in here as well. And we are flight again. We are giant flight 3685, 3685. And we'll get that in there. That's good. We can't do any of our actual route yet. We need to get our clearance. Captain AB, what's going on, man? Welcome aboard. Welcome, welcome. Super excited for your event, sir. I booked my slot time already. We're ready to go out of Houston. Everything's looking good. I believe Mr. Patrick is getting his slot as well. And then there's a couple more that may be getting a slot flying along with us as well in your event for next month. Super excited. Well, welcome along. Alright, so let's get our clearance. Need to tune to Portland Tower here. What is Portland Tower? 123775. 12377. 5. Alright, so let's get in there.
Portland Tower, this is American 5055. Are we expecting 10 left or 10 right?
You're expecting 10 left at Echo.
Alright, so we'll get to
Roger.
our clearance here in just a sec.
Portland Ground, Alaska 1055. Ready to push.
Alaska 1055, push on a Tango, face west.
Push on a Tango, face west.
123,000, yeah, 123.775. Yep. Alright.
And Portland Tower, Connie 1817.
Breaking traffic here.
10 left, or 10 right.
Connie 1817 heavy, runway 10 right, taxi Echo, Charlie, cross runway 21.
Echo Charlie, cross 21 for Connie 1817.
Portland Tower, Giant 3685, request IFR to Riverside.
Giant 3685, Portland Tower, you're cleared to the March Airport via Cascade 2 departure, poly transition, then as filed. Maintain 7000, departure is offline, squawk 1661.
Third to March Airport, via the Cascade 2 departure, poly transition, then is filed, climb, maintain 7000, departure offline, squawk 1661 for Giant 3685.
Giant 3685, read back correct, push start, pilot's discretion, expect 10 right.
Expecting 10 right, push at its own discretion, Giant 3685. Alright, so I guess we're going to get 10 right. That's weird. I don't know why he wouldn't give us 10 left. Or no, 10 right's right. Sorry, I was getting my left and right confused. 10 right is correct, what we should expect. It's the closest runway to us. Very echoey? Like the ATC or me? Oh, the radio on the ATC. Okay. Let's say I don't sound echoey in my head. Alright, so let's get a little bit of flood open here. That's look good. Let's get our squawk in. We're 1661. There we go. Alright, we'll get that on and squawking. That looks good. Everything's loading up. We're going to get our APU going here. Some person just called into the tower now. Got it. Yep. Alright, let's get fuel pumps on here. Actually, we only need the one on for now. We're going to start our APU. Alright, APU should be coming up here soon. That looks good. We'll try something real quick. Okay, yeah, we'll leave that alone. Alright, so that looks good. Our Microsoft Flight Simulator is so bad. What do you mean? What's wrong with Microsoft? Microsoft's usually pretty good. Alright, let's get Flight Director on here. Do ours and Copilot, that's fine. Let's go back down here. We're going to get our weight and everything in. I believe the fuel, nope, fuel's still being loaded, but let's get our route programmed. So we're expecting runway 10 right, and we're going to be using the Cascade 2 departure, poly transition. We'll insert that. Activate, execute. That looks good. Let's go to our route page now. Let's enter in the rest of our route. So we're going to be taking Quebec 11. We'll get that in there, and we're going to exit that airway at push. So we'll exit at push. Push. There we go. And then from push, we're going to go direct to Tango Tango Echo. Tango Tango Echo. We'll get that in there. Boom. And then from Tango Tango Echo, we're going direct to Lando. And from Lando, we're going direct to PMD, Palmdale. which will be that one. And once you're that from Palmdale, that should take us into our arrival into
Portland Towers, American 5055, requesting taxi.
American 5055, runway 10 left at Echo, taxi via Tango, Echo 3
Let's look
Echo.
at our charts here for Riverside. Haven't flown into Riverside too much, even though I live next to it.
Taxi via Tango, Echo 3 Echo, American
Let's
5055.
see. I see you. Oh, you see me? Sweet. I'll take a look outside here in a second. Wait, is 271 gigabytes of space left on my laptop? Be able to reach requirements for downloading FSX? I think so. It really depends on... I'm not sure how big the game is, Boeing. To be honest, I haven't messed with that for a while. I do have it on my PC, but I have a lot more space than that. So I'm not entirely sure. But we're using the March 4th arrival here. So we'll be coming in just like this.
Ground to flight deck, fuel is all
And
loaded
we're
up
making
and
a
you are
turn
good
in.
to go.
So we want to use, let's see, this X-ray. Or we can use Yankee. Or Zulu. Okay. I think we're just going to use the X-ray approach.
Intel Frontier 221 requesting clearance to Riverdale.
That's Riverside, Patrick. Not
Sorry,
Riverdale.
Riverside. Frontier 221.
Riverside. Alright, so that's in there. That looks good.
What was the call sign for 2221?
The FRN 221. My bad.
Alright, stand by on the clearance. I gotta get some aircraft takeoff first.
We will use the ACO transition. We'll execute that. Let's go to our leg page here. Gonna go through this, make sure there's no discontinuities. Which there's not. Everything seems to look good. Let's take a look at the map though, just to be sure. I said Riverdale, yeah. Riverdale's a show, Patrick. That's not the actual city. Alright, so let's step through this, see how this looks. Boom, 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 boom. Coming down. HDF.
American 5055. Let's see, wind 140.6, runway 10 left at Echo, clear for takeoff.
10 left, clear for takeoff, American 5055.
Okay, so that's what we're looking at here, and yeah, we can make that work. That looks about right.
Connie 1817 heavy, runway 10 right, lamp and wait.
Alright, let's get our weight and balances
Wait,
in
10
here. That
right,
looks
Connie,
good. Let's get our fuel reserves.
Portland Tower, Alaska 1055 with Kilo for taxi.
2.3's in there. Cost index
Alaska
is going to be
1055, runway 10 left at Echo, taxi via Tango, Echo 3 Echo.
370.
Tango, Echo 3, Echo, runway 10
And one
left.
limit. We got a long runway today. Let's go. We'll do a D rate of 28. We'll put that in there. That looks good. And let's go to takeoff performance. Flaps 5. Center of gravity is in there, and you know what? Hold on. We're just gonna go regular toga takeoff. That's good. All right, that looks good. So let's get our trim in here. Make sure that's good. That's at 4.5. That looks about right. Okay, that looks getting good. Is what FX requirements are? Let's see. That's where I have sleep. Yep. 2 GB RAM.
American 5055, no further AC,
You should
switching
have.
to COM
It should be.
122.8.
You should be good to go, Boeing.
122.8 for American 5055. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
All right, let's get APU on. APU is good. APU bleeds coming on.
Connie 1817 heavy, runway
Go ahead
10
and
right, clear for
disconnect
takeoff.
ground power now.
Clear for takeoff, 10 right, Connie 1817.
Let's close our door. We'll get our ground equipment to go away. There we go. Boarding's all done. We are pretty much right on schedule. 7:02. That's pushback time. Let's call our pushback truck here.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Alright, we'll go just like
Found a
that.
cockpit. Tow is driving up.
I'm in clearance. What departure is it? The Cascade departure. Cascade. We're going to be departing 10 right. Oh, I think I see you back there, Patrick. Yep, I see you. FRN 221. Alright. So our tow should be driving up, coming out of the building right there. Everything's looking good. Cascade spelled with a C. It's the first thing on the route. The first thing on the route is the departure. The SID. So you should have that in
all
there.
roads and passengers
Connie
are
1817,
cleared.
my
Yeah,
airspace,
six,
16
seven.
proofs, yeah.
Switching to Intercom, thanks so much,
6-7.
Connie 1817, heavy.
Put that in there. That looks good.
American 10, sorry, Alaska 1055, runway 10 left at Echo, land from wave.
Got 149 is the
Live weight 10 left, Alaska 1055.
speed. Going up to 7,000 feet. That looks good. Alright, our squawk is on. That's on. Our display lights are on. Everything looks good there. We're ready for push. We're going to get all of our fuel pumps on here. Get our beacon light to the on position.
Tow connected and bypass 10 inserted. Release parking brake.
Release parking brake.
Starting pushback.
Any transition?
And
Yes,
you may start
the
engine.
poly transition. PAWLI, something like that. Poly transition. It's all in the route. PAWLI. Alright, we're clear to start engines. Let's go ahead and start engine 2. Engine 2 coming up. Let's go ahead and introduce fuel. You don't have to request push and start because we're in the ramp. But after we push
Alaska
back, you gotta
1055,
request.
runway 10 left at Echo, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 10 left, Alaska 1055.
Alright. Just bringing my airport chart back up here. Alright, looks like we got a good engine 2 start. Let's go back in here and let's start engine number 1. The scenery is amazing. It's pretty good scenery. This is actually freeware scenery from Mr. X for Portland, which I have the link in the description. You can also do !KPDX and it will give you the link as well. Okay, Coolio, got your charts up? Sweet. Alright, yeah, you gotta get your charts up. You can expect Patrick to taxi Echo 5 Echo to Charlie 1.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Alright, set parking brake and introduce fuel number 1.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Oh yeah, you can't really see it because it's daytime and I want to do as close to a real-time flight as possible. But the scenery is pretty good. Alright, I can go and disconnect. We got 2 good engine starts here. And let's go and get brake to RTO. Let's get our flap set. Get flap set to 5. I always see them there in the dark.
tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Frontier Penguin. I love my livery. You got a Frontier Penguin, huh? Nice. Alright, let's get engine start procedure. Engine gens on, engine bleeds, EP bleed off, packs to the auto, and APU is coming off. We'll get our taxi light on. Taxi light is on. Let's get probe heat to the on position as well. Go up here, make sure we have not forgotten anything. Everything looks good. That all looks good, and that looks good. Radio panel squawk is on, and we're pretty much good to go here. All right, let's also we can arm LNAV and VNAV. There we go. That's good. Let's release a park and brake. Call for taxi here as we get a little bit closer to the end of the ramp. We'll go forward here, that way Patrick can push back. Yes, hurry up so I can push back. Rest in peace, I just lagged. Oh, hopefully everything's alright and back to normal. Portland Tower, Giant 3685, ready for taxi.
Giant 3685, runway 10 right, taxi via Echo Charlie.
10 right via Echo Charlie, Giant 3685. Alright, we're giving our clearance to taxi. Everything's looking good. Don't think we've forgotten anything. At least when you land, you can watch me better. Yep, no, I'll be a little bit ahead of you. My laptop right now is dying. It's because I have 3 things open: Discord, YouTube, and stream. Oh, and be jealous. Alright. We'll see about that, because we're going to butter it too, Patrick. We're going to be getting that buttered today. I did a little bit of practicing yesterday. We're going to be getting it butter. Oop, what was that? Yeah, be careful with the caps, Boeing there. Stream doesn't like caps. Yeah, 280 is okay. We're not gonna talk about yesterday. Yesterday was yesterday. It's a whole new day. Get our cockpit light out.
Tower FRN 221 is ready for taxi.
FRN 221, squawk mode's Charlie.
Yeah, make sure you have your
You're
squawk
done
on.
from FRN 221.
On your transponder, turn it to, there you go. Runway 10 right, taxi via Echo Charlie, cross runway 21.
Taxi via Echo Charlie, cross runway 21, FRN 221.
Make a right here onto Charlie. And that's alright, yeah. That's alright, no big deal. I just know the CloudBot doesn't like spanning caps. Makes the CloudBot go crazy. So, no biggie. Alright, looking good here. Should have the sun starting to come up now. Hopefully we can make up some time in the air. We are about 10 minutes behind our scheduled departure time. Imagine a 737 just zoomed above the runway above you. That'd be pretty crazy. Yeah, that'd be pretty crazy. Our plane just had a seizure. What'd you do, Patrick? What happened? What'd your plane do? Well, the engine shut down. That's weird. And you know I'm a pro A320 pilot? Well, I don't know, Patrick. Your engine shut down on you. What'd you do? You had to click something. Had to have accidentally clicked something. Well, it's starting to rain a little harder. It's sad only 737 A320 is flying to Portland. I wonder why that is. Got big enough runways. You got big enough runways to fly other things, so that's weird. Portland Tower, Giant 3685, holding short runway 10 right.
Giant 3685, runway run 0 right, clear for takeoff.
10 right, clear for takeoff, Giant 3685. Probably press Control E. No. Alright, we've been cleared for takeoff, ladies and gentlemen. Sit back, relax. Let's get all of our landing lights
Ladies
off.
and gentlemen, we'll be taking off in just a few minutes. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for departure.
Strobes are on.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
I see you taxiing down this way there, Patrick. There we go. Engines 40% and stabilized. Okay. Enjoy the departure. Goes down pressure slightly. 3 knots, airspeed's alive. Coming up on V1. V1.
Rotate.
And rotate.
Positive rate.
Positive rate. Gears coming up. Good. 400 feet. Stabilized.
$1,000.
Giant 3685, leave my airspace, no further AC, switch Unicom 122.8.
Over to Unicom, Giant 3685. Thanks for ATC. Have a good night.
Yes.
And,
Alright, and we'll switch over to Unicom. There we go. We're climbing and we're looking good. Alright, let's bring flaps up a little bit. Flaps 1 here. Alright, and let's clean up our flaps. Put our auto throttle on here. I will bring back the engine slightly. Yeah, like I said, you can't really see the scenery because it's nighttime, but Portland is very good scenery. The sun should be coming up here very shortly. Should have that sunrise. Pretty windy up here. Wind's pushing us around. Definitely a bumpy takeoff here. I'm gonna go ahead and kick on the autopilot here. Alright, let's get our auto brake off. Get you guys back up into the flight deck. We're clear for takeoff. Sweet, Patrick.
1,000 to go.
Alright, we're looking good here. We'll get our gear to the off position. We're going to go ahead and we'll climb up to our cruise now, 37,000 feet, since ATC is not online. There we go. Cycle that, and we'll start climbing again. There you go. Get a little scenic climb view here. See the sky turning red, sun's starting to come up. Looking good. Well, yeah, now Portland scenery in the daytime though does look pretty good. Lights in the city is starting to go off because the sun's coming up. You had to line up because of me? It didn't take too long. I can see the airport down there in the distance though. I can see you climbing there, Patrick. I see you. A little white dot. I see you climbing. How long of a flight?
Ladies and gentlemen, as we climb to our cruising altitude, we'd like to extend a
About
special
a 2-hour flight,
thank
I
you
believe.
to each of you, and a welcome back to our SkyMile members and Million Milers. Your business and loyalty are greatly appreciated by the entire Delta family. For your safety, it's important to remain seated with your seatbelt
I
securely
think we're close to 10,000 feet. Yep.
fastened.
Let's get our landing lights, taxi light off.
Sign is off.
That's all good.
Seatbelt fastened in case we experience
green
any
light
unexpected
come
rough
on.
air. We ask that you also please remember to use caution if opening the overhead bins to prevent
Alright,
injuries
looking
from
good here.
particles that may have shifted during takeoff. We now reach an altitude where it's safe to use approved electronic devices, and a listing of these devices can be found in Sky Magazine in the seat pocket in front of you. On today's flight in the economy cabin, it will be our pleasure to offer you complimentary Coca-Cola products, Starbucks coffee, water, juices, a variety of complimentary snacks, as well as a selection of our fresh eats items and
See
all
the
day
cargo
goodies.
hole there.
Beer, wine, and spirits.
Don't have any passengers, so it doesn't really matter if we close our cockpit door now. Now I'm on 122.8. Yep. You're on Unicom, so you should be able to hear me if I talk on the radio. Both on Unicom. Doing good, Patrick.
Thank you.
Alright. We are climbing right along. The sun is coming out. Loud. Get that turned down a little bit here. A little weird the way it's coming up, because I feel like that shouldn't be the east. I feel like that should be the west. I don't know why it looks like the sun's coming up from the west, but little strange. A little strange, but we're looking good. So we'll go to the outside view. Once the sun comes up a little more, we can see more. Let's get pressure over standard. There we go. Climbing right on it, 37,000 feet. Alright, let's get some music on. What kind of music you guys want? You want more Christmas music? You want back to regular music? What kind of music do you want? What kind of music? Put some regular music back on, I guess. Oh, there we go. Where's my sound? There we go. A little homage to Captain Canada there. It's his song here. Do. Climbing through the clouds here. It's getting a little sunnier. Do. I'm just gonna watch on the phone. Getting tired already, Patrick? Whatever works for you. I know it's super late where you're at. It's only 4:20 in the afternoon for me. So still fairly early. I got school tomorrow. Yep, nope, I know. If it was the time you are right now, I would be sleeping too. Flying through the clouds.
Unable to find view ID 14.
Yeah, nope, I feel you though. I'll have work tomorrow, so I'd have to be at bed by a certain time too. Alright, look at that view. Look at that view. Sun coming up over the clouds. Oh my. Oh my. Absolutely amazing view. The view is nice, yeah. It is. My. My oh my. Alright, let's get a screenshot of that, eh? Oh, there come all the clouds again. Clouds popping back in. I think we'll stick with the engine view. Engine view for right now. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. I like primary livery. Yeah, the primary livery is pretty nice. I like the primary livery. It is pretty nice. What country are you technically in, Patrick? England? Is it technically considered England? Your country? Or is it considered the UK as the country? Considered the UK, right? Yeah. Got some mountains down there through the clouds. Some snow-covered mountains. Look at that. Somewhere down there's a volcano. I forget which one. Sadly, they don't operate 747-8. Yeah, no. Like I said, so Amazon Prime, they don't actually own the planes. They use other parties to deliver the product for them. So this is Atlas Air. It's one of the third parties they use to fly their planes. So, but yeah, no, not looking forward to work all week though. Man, I wish it was vacation time already. Oh, still 2 more weeks till I can take my vacation. All this week, all next week. Next week though starts Christmas giving. All of our Christmas giveaways starting next Monday. Not this Monday, but next Monday. So make sure you stay tuned for that. I've been pretty good. All the big work stuff's done now. So, big weights been lifted off my shoulders. So, doing a lot better. Doing a lot better. Enjoying, having fun. Glad to be back flying more often now. So, definitely super excited about that. Let's see, are we at cruise yet? Almost at cruise. About to be at cruise right now. Oh my, look at that gnarly headwind. Holy crap. That is one gnarly headwind there. It did say our cruise wind was supposed to be 235 at 129, so that's about right. That's that is pretty insane. Doesn't look like there's any other better options. If I go up to 39,000 feet, it gets like 1 mile an hour better.
1,000 to go.
If we go lower, it gets stronger, so we're really stuck with that wind. And I'm just flying my plane Wednesday facing right center. Yeah. So you're starting to gain on points there. You are currently in 2nd place. So as long as you stick it out, you can catch Mr. Nathan. Nathan's still in 1st place. He's got obviously a big lead because he did his 2 big donations that boosted his points. But you can easily catch him being in stream and chatting and getting the landing rates. He doesn't have 1.3 million. I don't know, 1.3 million. He's got 1,600 points, I think. So, you can still catch him, like I said. He got most of his points because of the donations, not because of view time and chatting and landing rates. So that's how you can catch him back up. Okay, I need to donate. Well, I mean, that'd be very kind of you, and that would be one way to boost your points, that's for sure. It's definitely one way to boost your points. We're going to be having a little bit of a bumpy ride. I don't know what view to pick. Other than wing view, I guess. But yes, we're well on our way to March Air Force Base. Excited to get to see these Amazon planes fly right over my house all the time. As they fly right over on their path in. But yeah, she's going good. What time is it over there for you, Patrick? It's like what, 2:30 in the morning? Something like that. Absolute man for being up so late. Supporting the channel, much appreciated. Let's see, let's look at the live map. And it's going to be pretty cloudy most of the way. A storm over San Francisco. It will be clear once we get to Riverside, though. Not very many clouds at our destination. Let's see what it says for our clouds. See where we're at now. It says we got hail. KRIB. Yep, nice, sunny, and clear. That's what we're expecting for our arrival. 4-knot wind, 61 degrees. Clear, sunny skies. Alright, we have reached our cruising altitude. I shall attempt to donate tomorrow next stream. Yep, well, I mean, whenever you can, Patrick. Like I said, it's not necessary, but everything is much appreciated. But we will be live again tomorrow, because it won't work for me yet. Not sure why it wasn't working. Like I said, it worked for Mr. Nathan. So I don't know if it's because you're in the UK or what. I'm not sure. But we will be alive again tomorrow, Maverick Mondays. We're at the same normal time. I'll try and start a little bit earlier. I just got to be able to get to work earlier and get off a little earlier, but it's just it's tough to get off early. I usually don't get off work till about 5, so that gives me 2 hours to get home and get ready for the stream at 7. But we'll see what we can do. Where are you flying tomorrow? I'm thinking of taking our Maverick Aviation into Europe somewhere. Not sure where yet. Maybe we'll do, if I can find some good scenery, maybe we'll do like Luton to Iceland or something. I don't know. We'll go somewhere. Maybe we'll go to like Copenhagen or something. We'll be figuring that out once the stream's over. Where I'm going to go tomorrow, but yeah, we could go Luton somewhere, or go from somewhere to Luton. What airport in Iceland? Pretty far flight there too. I'm not even sure what airports are in Iceland. BIKF is in Iceland, huh? BIKF. Let's look at that up. Keflavik? Keflavik? Am I saying that right? Keflavik? Yeah, I don't think I've actually flown to Iceland before, but we can go to Iceland. Let me see if they got any good scenery for there. Let me look that up. Let's see. BIKF. Looks like they got some decent looking freeware. Microsoft Plane has Orbex. Okay, I'm looking for something for X-Plane. There will be an X-Plane tomorrow because it is Maverick Mondays. I don't have a delivery yet for Microsoft. Still working on that. As soon as I get one, I'll be sending that to you. It does look like they have a pretty decent freeware here. Let's see, Sam Market. Yes, remember my sponsor? Yeah, you're a sponsor for delivery. I feel like the plane keeps beeping at me. Hear that ding? Not sure what it's dinging on. Alright, but we're looking good here. Everything's on where it's supposed to be. Let's see. So I saw freeware, good freeware one. Let's see if they got any good payware ones. Iceland? Do, 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 do. Yep, Faros Island. On the Ryanair Lander 2000, where do you put my squawk? What? On the what? On the Ryanair Lander 2000. I'm not sure what you mean, Patrick. What do you mean? Like the squawk in here? Squawk goes right here. If that's what you're talking about. Do, 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 do. Ryanair uses 738s? Yeah, they use 738s. Yeah, 738, you put the squawk right here in the radio panel. Right here in the middle. That's where your squawk is. Right there. Bad joke, huh? Oh, okay. I think I see what you're... I'm a little slow. I think I see what you're trying to say now. Try to make more fun of my landing. Alright, my landing wasn't that bad. Everyone lived. Alright, wasn't as bad as Brazil. Won't speak of Brazil. Do, 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 do. Yeah. I don't know if I'll fly to Iceland. I think I'll do Iceland when we do Microsoft Flight Simulator, because I feel like that scenery is going to be way better. Way better than this freeware stuff I'm looking at. So I'm going to go somewhere where I know I have good scenery. So I think we might do, maybe we'll do some, yeah, Brazil 0. No one survived Brazil. Except for me. I survived. But no, I feel like, when are we going to play Farming Sim 22 again? We'll play it sometime this week. Sometime this week. Next weekend, maybe. Because I know it's hard for you to stay up during the week, so we can play it next weekend. Friday or Saturday next week. Look for Mason Menroca. Let's see. Let me see what this is. Or Mahone. Okay. I think that's a good payware scenery for there. I think it's some good. Looks like some good payware scenery for there. It's 24 pounds on the store. Alright, yeah, we'll see. Luton will be included in tomorrow's flight, one way or the other. I just don't know where the other airport will be at. I'll have to do some thinking. Because I definitely want to make sure there's good scenery. And I know I got really good scenery other places in London. I got really good scenery Ireland and Norway, Sweden, Germany. I might fly some Maverick cargo. I think maybe Luton to Germany. How about that? Fly to one of the big Germany ones I got good scenery for. We'll fly some cargo. We'll fly the Maverick Aviation 76 Luton to Germany. I think that sounds good. Do the flight to Norway. Where'd you go in Norway? So yeah, I think we'll go Luton to Germany, haul some cargo. That's what I'm thinking. Luton. So yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking now. That's what I'm leaning towards. So, yeah, that's definitely probably what we're going to do for tomorrow. So, we'll either do 1 or 2 flights tomorrow, depending on time. Just how I feel, but one of those will happen. You know, 7575, speed of flight to Luton requested. Then because Luton and Gatwick approach are so close, he landed in Gatwick on accident. Really? Nice. Accidentally flew to the wrong airport. Oops. Oops. Oopsie. These are some high up here clouds today. Get a good song on here. Screaming in chat, where to go, what heading? Really? I like 757 Spy though. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, I watched him 2 years before he got big. That was about a year ago. Nice, that's cool. That's pretty cool, Patrick. We're doing an in-air photo shoot to show off the new Prime Air. I wonder something. I've never crashed a flight. Well, something I've never crashed a flight and wanted to actually fly, unlike someone. Wow, that hurts, Patrick. That hurts. That cuts deep. That is the only flight I have crashed ever on stream, or the only flight I've crashed outside of stream in like 10 years. Alright? Give me a break. Besides, it was all your fault. Remember, you distracted me. It's all your fault. It wasn't my fault. Patrick's fault. Blaming Patrick. Yeah, we stalled. Ran out of airspeed. Got too low. Airspeed got too low. If it was in water, there's a chance we could have survived. It's not like we crashed just like into the side of a mountain, you know. Yeah, excuse Patrick's fault. See? I'm glad you agree. It was Patrick's fault, not my fault. That was completely my fault. Because I was too stubborn and didn't want to do a go-around. I should have done a go-around. But that's why we learn from our mistakes. And next time we'll make sure we do a go-around instead of crashing. So, we learn from our mistakes so we don't do it again. Okay, yes, the height of the water comes concrete. I got it. Okay, but there's still a chance. Okay, you saw Miracle on the Hudson. All right, there's still a chance. Maybe you didn't splash down as hard as I did, but still. Yeah, he landed. It didn't stall. He didn't stall. True. Yeah, he actually tried to land it on purpose. We didn't. But doesn't mean we couldn't have survived. All right, even if it wasn't on purpose, could have still survived somehow, some way, by some miracle. All right. Miracles happen. Okay, you see Miracle on Ice, Miracle on the Hudson. All right, miracles happen. Let's see what we're over right now. What are we over? Alright, so we just entered California not that long ago. And we're going to be going right along the border, right over Carson City here in a little bit. One of my best pals lives Carson City now. Anyway, Pablo Micabar, what are we carrying today? So, it's something worth a lot of money. Something in square packages. Something possibly organic. And we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. Lots of kilos, pounds of square things in plastic wrap that's organic. I mean, we're carrying Christmas toys. That's what we're carrying. Yeah. Christmas toys. Big old shipment of Christmas toys going to a big kid charity event in Riverside. Delivery for Jeff Bezos? Yes, personal delivery for Jeff Bezos. His personal delivery of the great organics that he's going to pick up in March. You ever look at Jeff Bezos? He looks like a real-life superhero. Or not superhero, looks like a real-life supervillain. That's the way he looks like. Like he is straight from Mars. If you looked up definition of a supervillain in the dictionary, his face would be right next to it. Oh, look at that. We got LA Center online. Hopefully they stay online for our approach. We'll actually get some ATC for our approach into March. Oh boy. Oh boy. Jeff Bezos is an alien. Elon Musk is cool. Yeah, basically. Yep. We love Elon Musk. We don't like Jeff Bezos. So we got about an hour and 10 minutes left of our flight or so. So we're looking good, pretty good. Let's look at the weather. Oh boy, yeah, that wind is not letting up, man. Look at that, 110 knots still. It's definitely slowing us down. Look at our ground speed's only 381 knots. So, yep, not slow. Going very fast, so it may delay us a little bit. Definitely going to probably delay us. But that's alright. Do. Well, delays a little bit, but that's alright. Okay, how long we got left in seconds? Yeah, I don't know. Asking me to do math. Try to make my head hurt. Well, let's see. We got 4,200 seconds left. Roughly. So roughly 4,200 seconds. What would be about an hour and 10 minutes. Well, we're looking pretty good. Flight's going pretty smooth so far besides the headwind. Only 4,200 seconds? Yeah, only 4,200 seconds. It's a lot of seconds, Patrick. It's an hour and 10 minute worth of seconds. Oh, we'll have it to our music. Hold on. Doesn't seem like a lot, though, is it? Like a lot, it is, though. Yeah, doesn't seem like it when you talk about it in seconds. You just think of seconds being so quick, but yep. Oh, it's an hour and 10 minutes. Hour and 10 minutes. We can do the YoPro view, even though that view technically doesn't exist on this plane with the cargo. Well, there's a nice view though, Ortho. Look at that. You can definitely tell the difference between the border of California and Nevada Ortho. So over here we got B states, free Ortho. In California I got Orb X, California Ortho. How many milliseconds? So I don't know. How many milliseconds are in a second? Just multiply that by 4,200. I have no idea. No idea. There are 100 milliseconds in a second. I don't know. So then you'd be looking at 420,000 milliseconds. So you're talking about a lot of milliseconds now. More than I can count. So, but we should be getting over Carson City here soon. There's 2 milliseconds for every second. So that'd be 8,400 milliseconds. So did you book your event slot, Patrick, for Cap Maybe's event? Did you book your slot? Oh, I don't know. You guessed. Yeah, but did you book your slot yet? Any of you guys watching there, make sure you guys go and book your slot at Captain AB's Vatsim event. Here's for anyone else watching, just put the link in the description there. So make sure you guys go to, oh, yep, I see you on that, Patrick. You're FRN 221, flying the A32NX. I gotcha. So you're partying right after me, 2252 Zulu, sweet. Yeah, the next 3 slots after me are pretty much booked, but then there's one after that at 2304 Zulu. As I'm going 2248. Well, I got foggy all of a sudden. Where do those clouds come from? Flying right through the clouds. Yep, I'm United 1150. So let's see what we got here. We got some Deltas, American, Alaskan. Alaskan Air. I wonder if that's Alaska, probably the streamer. God, what's the name? Alaska something. There's Americans. We got some Southwest, Delta, United. Looks like I'm the only United one. So that's pretty cool. I'm the only United Airlines so far. We're flying right in the thick of the clouds, aren't we? Yeah, we all know we'll be out 2 hours late. Last time I was 45 minutes late. Maybe. I mean, we're in the beginning though, and I mean, we're only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. I'm like 13th in line. You're 14th, so it shouldn't be too bad. They're going to be in Houston. They're using multiple towers. So there's going to be 2 different tower frequencies, 2 different grounds, like it normally is in Houston. So it's going to be fully staffed, and they're going to be using multiple runways, as well as the event is having, you know, people from, you know, 4 different airports go. It shouldn't be too bad. I think it's going to be a lot better than last time. I don't think we'll have as much delays. I don't know what it'll be like getting into Atlanta. Getting into Atlanta might be a little crazy. So yeah, that might be a little crazy, but I think it should. I think it'll be better. But I mean, we shall see. Uh-oh. I accidentally bumped my trim wheel there. Took autopilot off for a second. We got it fixed. Here we go. Yeah, so I don't think it'll be too bad. Did you see the little Christmas event they had in the United States for Vatsim? What was it, yesterday? Last night? That XP72 flew in. He was on the ground taxiing for 2 hours. He was taxiing 2 hours before he got to the runway. He was in line taxiing for 2 hours. Yeah, so no, Atlanta has, they'll be using, I think, 3 different runways for approach into Atlanta, and they'll be using multiple runways in Houston. Dorothy Chambers, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard, then. Welcome aboard, Dorothy. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, no, he was taxiing for 2 hours last night. I was going to fly in the event last night when I streamed the second flight, and then I looked at his stream and saw the massive line already to take off from Orlando, and I said, nope, hell no. I said, hell no, I'm not doing that. Well, let's look at the airport here in Houston. Alright, so this is what we got in Houston here. So, depending on the weather, so in Houston here, so they could actually use these 3 runways all for departure. I don't think they would use this one, it's kind of far out there. But depending on the weather too, they could use all 4 of these for departure if they were to do it right. But more than likely they'll be using 2 for departure. Everyone on this side will be going to this runway, everyone on this side should be going to this runway. Most likely. Most likely, but you never know. Yeah, when I got off the ground this time, my passengers didn't like me. Yeah, passengers were not happy about the delay, but we got them there safely. We did get them there safely, though. That's the good thing. And then, of course, we got Atlanta here, where we're going to be flying to. So, see, Atlanta's got tons of runways to use, so really it should be fairly easy. Shouldn't have many issues landing into Atlanta. But yeah, so they really have 5 runways they could use for landing. if they really want to. And just whoever lands in here is going to have a little long taxi into the gate, but I think they should be fine. Yeah, hopefully they don't use this runway and we get put in here, but if they use all 4 of the runways, shouldn't really have any problems taking off and landing. Atlanta is a basic airport layout. Yeah, but I mean, it's massive. Atlanta is one of the busiest airports in the world. If Atlanta has delays, it affects almost every other flight in the country for us. There is, I mean, it's obviously the main Delta hub, but all kinds of flights connect through Atlanta, not even just Delta. So it is a massive, massive airport. Very busy. Yeah, I think British Airways has a hub there too. Do they? I'm not sure. I wouldn't be surprised though. Tons of international flights go in and out through Atlanta. So yeah, definitely would not be surprised. Aviator JT, hey man, what's going on? Welcome aboard. Welcome. How are we doing tonight? Welcome aboard on our Prime Air flight here into March Air Reserve Base. And a bunch of Christmas gifts into Riverside for the holidays. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you. I'm going to say, are you joining Captain AB's Vatsim event next month? I'm doing good. How about yourself? I'm doing great, man. Doing great. Cannot complain. Lovely day for flying. So we can never complain about that. You know, we're flying, we're good. If we're flying, that means we're good. We're good, we're happy. Things are going great. Go with the engine view here. You know, if we're flying, we're great, man. Absolute great night for flying. We'll be doing some Maverick Aviation Mondays tomorrow. Maverick Monday is tomorrow. We're back with Maverick Mondays. We're going to be flying over in Europe. We're going to be going. We're going to be going between Luton, London, and somewhere in Germany tomorrow. Flying some freight from Maverick Aviation as we expand our company into Europe. So, yeah, no, we're doing good, man. Alright, Mike, I want to let you go. I'm off to head up to bed. Alright, Patrick, no problem. Thanks for joining tonight. I know it's super late for you there in Europe. We'll see you on the next flight, man. Have a good rest of the night. How did you get your YouTube name? So, when I was with my buddy, Devin, and it's when we were discussing, because me and him were both going to start streaming together, and so we were just kind of throwing around names, and obviously Maverick has to do with aviation, so we're kind of just throwing out different things, just randomly with Maverick Mike, you know, and I have a like a dark sense of humor, I guess. Sometimes that's where Midnight comes from. It was kind of more, Midnight was more of a play on joking about like having strippers on the plane and do like midnight after darks and that kind of thing. And so we kind of put Midnight Maverick together as there was just a lot of ideas we came up with that we could use Midnight Maverick for. And so we kind of just put them together and kind of just went with it and kind of just stuck. You know, we actually came out with it pretty quick. But it's worked out pretty well. It comes with a lot of good stuff. Maverick Mike, both M's. My name's Mike. So Midnight Maverick is 2 M's. Maverick Mike is 2 M's. We are going to do something with Midnight. We're going to have some Midnight specials eventually on stream. And so, yeah, no, it kind of just came about. I just wanted to stream, so that's what I started to do, but I had to make a name first, and I decided to use my initials, UV8JT. So I stream X2011 now. That's cool. Yep, nope, nothing wrong with that. Like I said, we kind of used my name with the name as well. You know, Maverick Mike, Discord, if you have joined the Discord or not, that's named, Discord is Maverick Mike. You know, I'm kind of thinking of like Top Gun stuff, and I just went with it. And I didn't see anyone else was using it, so that's the other thing too. Got to make sure, you know, I picked something original that no one else was using, and no one else was using it at the time. So yeah, but Aviator GT, that's a good name. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all, sir. It's a good name. Good logo. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Kind of how we came up with our logo, too. Obviously using pilot wings. Put the double M's kind of sideways there in the logo and the shield. Went with kind of like a goldish yellow and black for kind of representing midnight, you know, kind of like the yellow glow of the moon, and black for midnight, that's pitch black. Kind of how it all came about a little bit. Nice logo, looks good. Sweet, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate that, man. Yep, I just used like a free logo maker. Oh, in the clouds. Be alright. Alright, we'll see you in a minute. We're right in the clouds. It's a good thing we got our anti-ice on. When our engine's freezing up. It's cold up here, negative 31 degrees Celsius. Got about 45 minutes left of our flight time or so. Luckily our headwind's gone down a little bit. This thing was like 112 earlier. It's gone down a little bit. We still got, I don't know, what is that, 240 miles, top of descent, something like that. What happened to our music again? Did it stop? There we go. Rye Williams 123, thank you for subscribing. Much appreciated the support. Very kind of you. Very much appreciate. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the Midnight Maverick family. On our way here, delivering all the goodies to Riverside. So those of you just joining too, pinned to the top of their message is the link for booking Captain AB's event. If you'd like to fly, if you're new to Vatsim, or maybe never tried Vatsim before and would like to try Vatsim, it's a new event where experienced pilot ATC come together to help new pilots learn Vatsim, a lot more user-friendly with Vatsim, a lot more patience. Teaching you guys how to do ATC and stuff online if you're interested in that. The booking link is up top. I do have myself booked a slot. I am booked flying out of Houston to Atlanta for the event at 2248 Zulu. So there's 4 different locations you can fly from. Everything is flying to Atlanta, but you can go from Houston, you can go from Memphis, you can go from Charlotte, you can go from Orlando. I think there's even one other spot that I can't think of. What's the other spot? No, just those are the spots. Memphis, Charlotte, Orlando, and Houston. And you can fly to Atlanta on the network. Get tons of support on Discord, helping, learning how to fly on Vatsim. So anyone interested in that can fly along with us as well. I know I got Patrick from our channel flying along. Hoping to get a few more that want to be interested in flying along as well. The first event they had a month ago was from Denver to Salt Lake, and the turnout was huge. It turned out to be a huge event, much bigger than expected. And we had hundreds of pilots flying that route, so we're expecting the same. That's why we got so many airports to choose from this time. Should be a fun one. Hopefully you guys can come and join along on that flight. What did I say my time was? 2248 Zulu. So we got several streamers already booked to be flying out of Houston with us as well. We got myself, Shaquille Oatmeal, and HD or Saint as well flying out of Houston. I think they're looking to add one more big simmer from Houston as well, possibly Captain Canada or possibly XP 72. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Alright, looks like LA Center went back offline. So no ATC looks like. That's alright. Looking pretty good. We are good on fuel. What's this? Make sure oxygen is good. Yep. All right.
Unable to find view ID 14.
All right. Yeah, we're looking good. We are looking good. Doo-doo. Alright, so we should be getting close. Let's see where we're at. So 160 miles top of the set, something like that. 160 miles. So yeah, 160 miles. Getting pretty close. That wind is getting better, so that's good. It's helping speed us up. Let's see how we're doing compared to the real-world flight. There's the real-world flight here. So the real-world flight left at 7:02, and it landed 56 minutes late. So I landed 56 minutes late at 9:53. That's probably because of the headwind. Because the headwind was probably worse this morning from the storms. Because on that one, they actually went up to 40,000 feet on their flight. Only went to 37. And it took them 2 hours and 51 minutes, and usually it takes about 2 hours. And it took them an extra 51 minutes. So right now it's 8:43, so if we get there in another 30 minutes, then we'll be pretty much on time. I think we're only like 10 minutes behind. So we're doing better than the original flight did. The original flight was 50 minutes late. But we are doing better than that, at least as of right now. Yeah, as of right now anyways, we're doing good. Doing good, making sure all the boys and girls have all their Christmas presents for the holidays. So we might want to do a Hawaii trip here soon. We'll do a long haul maybe from Riverside to Hawaii, because Prime Air does have a plane that flies from Riverside out to Honolulu. Pretty much on a daily basis, so we may want to do that flight here eventually. It's been a good long minute since we went to Hawaii. I think we've actually only flown once on stream to Hawaii, and that was our longest stream we ever did. For that, we started in Kentucky. Went from Louisville to Hawaii. It was about 10.5-hour flight. 10.5-hour flight. Dun. So yeah, that was our longest flight we ever did. 10.5 hours. Really big long haul. Do-do-do. Let's go in here real quick. Menu, D-Link. So we're looking good right now. Right now we're about an hour and 30 minutes into flight. So yeah, we're looking pretty good. It's about a 2-hour flight. So push back at 1504, took off at 1516. We burned about 500 pounds of fuel on taxi. Alright, so we're flying here. We can go ahead and put our ILS information in while we're waiting, I guess. So let's bring up our charts. We're doing an ILS Yankee. I think it's ILS Yankee. Well, let me make sure now. Yeah, we're doing ILS Yankee, so let's bring that back up. Look at our information we need. So our minimums are going to be 200. We'll do 110.1 and 315 on the course. So let's go down here. We're going to do 110, 10, 110, 10, and we'll get both of those in. And we go back up top here. It's going to be 315 on the course. We'll get that in. And that's it. So just like that, we're all set up for ILS information. 315, 110, 1. And we just need our minimums here at 200. Alright, so we got our minimums in, ILS information is in, we're all set for landing. Once we start to descend, of course, still got a little bit of ways to go. Got about 90 miles. Roughly about 90 miles. Let's look at our approach. So when we come in, we're going to be going straight through this, and then they would give us vectors, which we would vector off this way, and we'll come in around to catch Arco here in to catch the ILS. Now the runway here, March, they have a very, very long runway. So very, very long runway. Yeah, very long runway. So where we're going to taxi at is we don't want to take, we're not going to be able to take Bravo, so it'd be too close. What we're taxiing to is right here. This right here is where Amazon parks. This is their cargo hub right here. So where we're going to go taxi to is, we need to exit the freeway probably here at Delta. This is where we'll be exiting. We could exit here, but this is probably more appropriate. I'll exit Delta. taxi our way down Alpha here to Gulf. Well, it's super long runway, so we don't have to worry about too much. We can just do an auto brake. Auto brake 1 or 2. Alright, you guys watch the flight deck for me. I'm going to visit the forward lavatory. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. We are back. A nice little potty break in there before we start our descent into Riverside. Of course, now that we are out of Oakland Center is now online after we fly through the airspace. I don't know if LA Center is going to come on, hopefully. I need to finish my Vatsim training so I can become a ATC. That's what I want to do. Alright, let's look at our charts for our arrival. So we're going to go down to... we're going to start at 12,000 here. Let's go on down to 12. At high top, we want to be at 12,000 feet. So we're going to start descending here shortly. I'm here for landing. How long? Hey, Patrick. We're going to start our descent right now, so about, I don't know, 15-20 minutes we'll be on the ground. Or so. So we're just about to hit our top of descent now. Yeah, we're just right on it. So, yeah, about 15 to 20 minutes, give or take. Getting close. Okay, I'll try to stay awake. Sweet. Yep. Keep those eyes open. Yeah, tape your eyes open so they can't close. I'm just kidding. Don't really do that. But yeah, we've officially started our descent here. We're descending. There's the San Gabriel Mountains that we're going to cross over, and as soon as we do, we'll be on Terry Airport and everything right there. Yeah, no, we officially started our descent. We're gonna go. We'll go auto brake 1 here. Like I said, it's a long runway, and the most efficient taxi is going to be Delta that we land at or stop at. So You know, officially started our descent. Be on the ground shortly. Got the big Edwards Air Force Base right here off the wing. We do a lot of top secret stuff here out of this base. Oh, so I was popped in. They got U-2 spy planes based out of there. Going to get our arrival information here. We're going to go flap 30 arrival. So we got that in. We got our ILS information in. So we're going to go 145 plus 5. So, but we will be back tomorrow night too with Maverick Aviation. Like I said, we're flying to Europe. Some combination of Luton and Germany. Most likely in the 7.6 freighter for Maverick Aviation, flying some freight. Hey Caroline, oh, 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 oh. Now leave this. So yeah, not too far now, just up and over these mountains over there. Here's the airport. We'll come in this way and we're going to loop around and come in for landing. We'll be flying right over my house, basically. Be coming in on the approach right over my house. I'll back in a few more minutes. One of my hamsters died. Oh, that's not good. I'm sorry to hear that, Patrick. What was the hamster's name? Nope, let's get our pressure, active sky, 2998. We'll use that HUD for our landing. Haven't used that in a while. Do-do-do. Do-do-do, do-do-do. So this is the 15 freeway here. This is the freeway take from the Inland Empire here. It goes all the way to Vegas. All the way to Vegas on this freeway right here. So you got Ontario Airport right out here though. 15 freeway, so it goes like this. 215 goes this way. 50 freeway will go right that way. We'll have Ontario Airport right over here. There's San Bernardino Airport right here. March Air Base is right there. We're going to fly pretty much almost directly over it, and we're going to loop around and come in for landing. Yeah, I'm back. Okay. Sorry about your hamster, man. That sucks. If I ever had a hamster, I probably would have named him Hammy. So There's San Bernardino Airport right below there, the wing. We got our airport in our sights. There it is right there. So we're pretty much flying like this, and we'll make a loop, and we'll circle around here, right into land. Okay, let's see. So we got 7,300, and we got a hard 7,300. And then so yeah, we're coming right over right now. Circle around this famous Lake Paris right here. It's fine. My first hamster was called Hammy. Nice. Little Hammy. So, but there's our airport there that we'll circle around to land at. Parking right here. So yeah, we're looking to land, stop, exit right here, taxi. Boom. Let's hop back in here. We go to heading select mode now. Turn us to the right a little bit. So you're going to go down to, was it 73? Start our descent here. I'm going to go to 230 on the speed. And we'll go down. Start the descent here in a sec once our speed drops. Short taxi? Okay. Well, I mean, right there's not the shortest taxi, but it's not that long either. We can try and stop here, but that might be a little close.
Riverside traffic, helicopter 407, Romeo Delta, runway 9 at hotel, left traffic, departure on the downwind, taking off runway 9er.
Alright, so we're looking good. We're under 10,000 feet now. Let's go ahead and get all of our landing lights, taxi light, moonlight, get all that back on there. Alright, we're looking good here.
All this time, I've been feeling hopeless till you came around. All this time, you're the only reason I'm chasing scars. What is love? Lately I've been wondering just what is love?
What is love?
I don't know. No one ever showed me. I've been on my own for too long. But if you hold me now, let me into your heart. Maybe I can start to love again and tend to my scars. Can you show me how? Can you love me without you've done?
Alright, let's turn and intercept our heading here. I'm gonna arm our localizer as well. And your landing rate gets in minus 150. Alright, let's see how we do. Alright, localizer has been captured. Arm our approach. We're gonna go Ops 1 here. Let's bring our speed back. Alright, we are lined up. We got the runway in sight. Pretty much applied, so right over my house.
1,000 to go.
We go flaps 2. Let's go flaps 5. Bring our speed brakes in. Alright, let's arm our spoilers. Spoilers have been armed.
Unable to find view ID 14.
So there's power plant. We go flaps 15, we're gonna go gear down. Light show should be captured here in just a second. Let's go and lower our speed again. Anti-ice can come off. So 145. Let's go and get that put in here. The 147. Alright, glide slopes have been captured. Flaps 30 have been set. We are fully configured. Landing lights, everything are on. Landing gear is down. 3 green. We get the music off for our approach. Dora Jackson, welcome, welcome, welcome. Just in time for our approach. Well, the autopilot just trim it out and sort it out for us here, and then we'll take over in just a second. Lake Paris there on the right. Alright. My aircraft. Here we go. And my throttles as well. There we go. Oh, we didn't get our HUD down.
1,000.
Yeah, screw it. Screw it. I guess we won't use it. Alright, we're coming in nice. So I have filmed this approach too. I've done plane spotting here. Got on my YouTube channel.
500.
There's a good spot right at the end of this runway here. You can get good views.
400. 300. Approaching minimums.
Continue.
200. Minimums. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Alright, there we go. Nose down gently. Reversers are out. Hitting up, stowing the reversers. Manual braking. Alright, there we go. Not bad. Good landing. A little off center line, but we'll take it. And we actually made the first exit here, so we can go ahead and take the first taxiway. Alright, let's get speed brakes in, and we'll get our flaps up. Alright, welcome to Riverside, everyone. We made it. Auto brake off. There we go. Landing lights are off. It was a 160, I think. $159, I think is what we got. But we made it. Everything's looking good. Wing lights off. Strobes to steady. We'll go ahead and start our APU here. Taxi music can go on. But we made it, everyone. So you were close. I'll be adding another 100 points to your score here once we park Patrick. You were close. So you were within like 10 feet. So yeah, we'll be adding 100 points to your score here in just a minute. I can't see where you're at the moment, but it'll be around 500 or 600, something like that. Yep, so you'll go up to 535 on your points. So, March Air Reserve Base here. This is a Air Reserve military base. You can see the military planes lined up in front of us that they do have on the base. Very accurate depiction of the base here. They do lots of cargo, and then they usually have a bunch of tankers over there. We'll make a right here. Very close scenery, yeah. And scenery for being free is fairly good. So, I mean, they have some fighter jets over there, some drones. Very often you see drones flying out of here. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool to see when you see drones fly out of here. That's also on my YouTube video. I don't know if you ever saw that YouTube video, Patrick, where I did plane spotting here at March. But got to see a drone flying at the end. The drone actually caught me off guard. I was getting ready to drive away, pretty much, and then all of a sudden I just saw it and heard it. But it's so small, so it's hard to see. Or, well, it's small compared to other planes that you know that they have flying. In general, it's not that small. So that's their little general aviation runway they got right there. And they got little Cessnas that fly out of here too. Some private pilot stuff. Jade Henry, welcome aboard. We just got here right after our landing. Captain AB, what's going on? Delay should be less this time. The event, obviously, we're spinning all traffic around for it. Yeah, Captain, it should be a lot better this event, especially with the airports you chose and how they have multiple runways and everything. And Atlanta has a lot of a lot of runways for incoming traffic. Should be a lot better. I'm not sure what that is, Patrick. But yeah, no, it should be a lot better. Got here just in time for our landing. I have a little DHL plane. It used to be a big DHL warehouse here until Amazon took it over. You can see a little DHL plane there. Yeah, it used to be a big DHL warehouse until they got in their financial trouble. Boeing Aviator, welcome back, man. Glad to see you back. You're back in time to catch our replay here for our landing. We just landed in... careful with the caps. Just landed in Riverside here. Nice and smooth. We're going to park... we'll park right here next to this DHL. Get our APU gin on there.
Ontario traffic, you have a Cessna 172, 8 mile final, runway 26 left Ontario.
Alright, I think that should be good for parking there. We'll hold it there. Let's get our parking brake on. Make sure our AP bleed's on. Engine 1 and 2 is coming off. Beacon light can come off. And taxi lights off. Alright, we're looking good. It said how I crashed, and as soon as you took off, yeah, no, that sucks. That does suck. Well, we made it here into Riverside. This is where Prime really does load their aircraft right here. They get 5 flights in and out of here every day. So 5 flights of cargo, 737s and 767s flying here. Let's go and disconnect Vatsim. And we'll take a look at our replay. Get some replay music going here, and alright, let's back her on up. Oh, might be a little far. There we go. Speed it up just a little bit. Alright, there we go. Let's enjoy the wing view. We'll do wing view first here in. Enjoyed our nice flight we had here. Nice, good one. Got a crazy, crazy headwind most of the way. About 120 knot headwind. Kind of pushed us back a little bit. We got slightly better as we got closer. So that was good. Got a nice, smooth landing in here, though. I'm happy with it. I think it gave us a 159, I believe. Recipes are misplaced, but at least not the landing replay. Yep, no, at least it's the landing replay. Came just in time right after we landed, Boeing. So I get to see these flights come in daily. They fly right over my house. Nice and smooth. Look at that. We were off center, but it came down nice and smooth. Get a replay from the runway here. So yeah, now these flights coming all day. C-17s, 767s. The military itself has charter flights, and they get like Airbus A330s. I've seen a 787 coming in. They get all kinds of different aircraft to land here. Different charters and stuff. tower view or not. Oh, yeah, they do. Look at that. Even actually inside the tower, too. So you can see all the military planes there. Smooth, yes. Nice, smooth touchdown. Nice and smooth. Look at that. Nose down gently. Like I said, we just need to work on the center line a little bit, but that came down nice and smooth. But yes, overall, really good flight. I'm happy all of you guys were able to join us on today's flight. We'll be back tomorrow, Maverick Mondays tomorrow. We'll be flying in Europe, doing some Maverick Aviation cargo involving Luton, London, and somewhere in Germany. Germany yet still to be decided where in Germany. But we'll be doing some cargo ops on Maverick Mondays. Maverick Aviation is expanding to Europe now. We'll be doing some of that. Doing some of that into Europe. Should be a good one. Hopefully you guys can all join us tomorrow. It's going to be a good one. Flying in Europe. We'll be back at it. I'll try to get as early as I can, but it probably won't be till about 7 p.m. Pacific time. But yeah, nice smooth landing. Or a nice long 2-hour flight from Portland. Nice and smooth. So I'm going to rewind it here, let you guys enjoy our arrival here into Riverside. We'll hope to see you guys tomorrow. We'll leave you guys here with the GoPro view of the flight. Hope you guys enjoy it. We'll see you guys on the next one. It's your captain speaking, Maverick Mike, out. Have a good night, Mr. Boeing. We'll see you on the next flight. $100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.